Hi, my name is Yusuke. In this video, we're going to go through basic Linux command line for beginners. I want to go through this because in both Nectar Cloud and High Performance Computing Cluster, they use Linux operating system. So Linux command line is quite a useful skill to pick up. And here's some basic command lines that you must know. And I'm going to explain each of them line by line on my terminal. First is pwd. Pwd stands for print working directory. So it's, as the name suggests, it prints out your current working directory. Now I'm inside this Ubuntu directory. And next is ls. And it basically prints out all the files in your directory. And I get no output from ls. That means I don't have any files in my working directory currently. And there's also there's another command called la, just like ls. The la prints out all the hidden files and hidden directories too. As you can see, yep, there's some hidden files in this folder, like ssh, which we used from the last video. And moving on, we are gonna make a directory. And with this, you also need to specify the name of the directory you're going to create. And when I do ls, yeah, so I can see that training one is created inside Ubuntu directory. And the things to look at here is that the word is in blue, and that means that means training one is a directory. And to move into the training one, we use a command called cd. So cd lets you move around directories. So cd training one. And now I'm part of a training one. Let's just check it with pwd. Yep, now my working directory is in home Ubuntu training one. And in here, I want to write a shell script that prints out hello world. No. And so the code I'm going to write is in bash, and bash is a command line interpreter. And the first line here is quite important, bash bin.bash. And this tells you that like I want to use bashing interpreter for the shell. And this line specifies where you can find this bash interpreter. And yeah, and then I want to write a code that prints out hello world. So I do echo hello world. And yeah, so that's all the code I want to run. So I press Control X to exit. Then I save, press using Y. Then I need to write the name of my shell script. So I do, let's just do test.sh. This sh means like bash shell script. And you go to ls, yeah, now I have this file called test.sh. And to run this file, you need to specify the full path of the file. So which means this plus sh. But there is a shortcut to do it. Like you just like replace this part with dot, because this dot means current directory. So this dot/test.sh is a shorter way to specify the full path of this file. And now I'm going to run this. And now I get this message says permission denied. So that means like you don't have the permission to run this code. And permission system is something I'd also like to touch. And you can fix this using chmod. But first, like you need to know what permission the file has. So there's a command called ls -l, and that prints out a detailed version of what your file is in your working directory. So you have the file name and you have the date it's created, and you have the username, and you have the permission system on your left. And this R here means read permission, and that W here means you have the right permission, so you can read and write onto this file. But you don't have X, but you need X here, which is for executable permission. So to add this X, you just use chmod +X, then you write the test.sh. Now, if you check the permission again, you should have X here. So that means this file is now executable. And so the thing to look at here is that the test.sh is in green now, and it means the file is now executable. Now I can execute the code test, and this should print out hello world. Yep, so you got the output hello world. Nice, you got it. And that's all I wanted to cover for this basic command lines. And there's some advanced command line like dfdu. It checks the disk usage and locate grab about like you want to like find a particular file you want. And there's another command for beam which is quite hard to master. And we're not going to go through this because it's a bit advanced. And if you want more detail, the detail is in this link, so you should check it out. And that's all about the training one for the HPC branch. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.